Johann Berg Gudmundsson almost took the roof of Turf Moor with a late equaliser to force a draw against champions-elect Manchester City. City, fielding only 6 substitutes because of a lengthening injury list, had appeared ready to go 18 points clear when Brazilian Danilo struck from outside the box midway through the first half. Plenty of chances were missed on both sides in the second period, most notably when Raheem Sterling missed a sitter from 3 yards to make the game safe for City until Gudmundsson got goalside of Kyle Walker to volley Matt Lowton's cross after 82 minutes. Burnley, Pope, Bardsley, Lowton, Long, Mee, Taylor, Gudmundsson, Cork, Hendrick, Lennon, Vokes, Barnes unused subs, Cowden, Westwood, Wells, Lindegaard, Arfield, O'Neill bookings, Long, Cork goals, Gudmundsson, Manchester City, Ederson, Walker, Company, Otamendi, Danilo, De Bruyne, Fernandinho, Gundogan, B. Silva, Aguero, Sterling unused subs, Bravo, Laporte, Adarabio, Zinchenko, Tour, Diaz bookings, Gundogan goals, Danilo 22, referee, Martin Atkinson. Even though the Clarets still haven't won a game in 2018, they will regard a point as success, given that City forced 13 corners and had more than 70% possession. Though a draw surely won't stop City being crowned champions in May, there were maybe a few signs that their 10th game in 35 days had caught up with them. Before Gudmundsson's goal, Ederson had done well to keep his side ahead by tipping an Aaron Lennon shot onto the bar. Guardiola added skipper Vincent Kompany, Danilo and Bernardo Silva to the starting lineup that beat West Brom 3-0 on Wednesday, with record signing Aymeric Laporte on the bench. Missing were David Silva, hip, John Stones, ill, besides longer-term casualties Leroy Sane, ankle, Phil Foden, ankle, and Benjamin Mendy. Gabriel Jesus and Fabian Delph all out with knee injuries. For Burnley, 8 games without a win since December. Sean Dyche named an attacking side with 2 strikers, Sam Vokes and Ashley Barnes. Kompany's return meant City had an extra asset, physically having complained of rough treatment in recent games. In the Belgians' first aerial challenge, Ashley Barnes was left grounded. Sam Vokes and Phil Bardsley then sought treatment following City's first corner. A Dyche tactic to break up play perhaps? It was a stilled start to the game. City took 15 minutes to carve out a good opening when Kompany flung himself at a deflected Bernardo Silva cross but made contact with Burnley keeper Nick Pope instead of the ball. But having successfully navigated the opening 22 minutes, Burnley's defense went mysteriously AWOL for Danilo to score. Kevin De Bruyne played a short corner to Silva and when he squared a pass to Danilo just outside the penalty area. Burnley hung back to cover Sergio Aguero and the other supposed danger men. Given space and time, Ashley Barnes was closest to him and he didn't rush forward. Danilo had no problem firing into the top corner. Although it will be hailed as a great strike, most Premier League players would have the ability to capitalize on the time and space he was given. It was the Brazilian fullback's second goal for City following his £26.5 million summer move from Real Madrid. City relaxed having made the breakthrough. Sterling was on the receiving end of a challenge by Jack Cork, but dusted himself down to fire a shot that Pope saved well. Burnley came out of their shell and nearly levelled after half an hour. Cork hooked across into the box and ex-City defender Ben Mee cut it nicely on the volley, forcing the previously inactive Ederson to make a great save with his strong left hand. Normal service was resumed after that, with De Bruyne's shot parried by Pope, with the rebound coming too quickly back at Aguero for the Argentine to control and score. Burnley collected bookings for Kevin Long and Cork as City's passing moved up a gear. There was nearly time for them to add a second before the interval, but Aguero's finest struck Pope on the chest after the striker was played in by De Bruyne. Matt Lowton replaced Bardsley in the Burnley defense at half-time. Lowton was quickly into the action, blocking Aguero's shot with his back. City clearly wanted the second goal to put the game to bed and forced a flurry of corners. Ilkay Gundogan was pulling the strings in midfield and Aguero set up Sterling, who skated under pressure from Johann Gudmundsson. Danilo then tried his luck again from distance. This time Pope got his fingernails to the ball and tipped over. Burnley's opportunities were few and far between, but one Gundogan was booked for a daft foul on Aaron Lennon. Gudmundsson swung a brilliant free kick into the box. Three Claret players got in behind City, who defended a high line, and Sam Vokes and me seemed to almost get in each other's way as the ball evaded both of them. Midway through the second half, the home side went even closer. A brief stumble by Kompany allowed Gudmundsson a free run on the left. The Icelanders switched the ball inside to Cork and he moved on to Lennon. The former England winger hit his right-footed shot well, but Ederson responded brilliantly by pushing onto the crossbar. It served as a wake-up call for City. De Bruyne released Kyle Walker at the other end and his cross was a tap-in for Sterling, who tried to stir the ball in from 3 yards and missed. He berated himself loudly for giving up the chance. Sterling was replaced soon afterwards by youngster Brahim Diaz. For the first time, Burnley were the team pressing to score. And when Walker momentarily went to sleep, Gudmundsson capitalized, with the Icelander producing a brilliant volley finish.
Tell me where the freak's at.